Dark Matter is legendary because it forced you to complete every individual weapon challenge, including bloodthirsties, long shots, and kills without attachments. And all of this happened while players were wall running, sliding, jetpacking, and ruining every streak you were on. The camo itself looked incredible, animated purple galaxy energy that wrapped around the weapon like it was alive. It was one of the first mastery camos that genuinely felt rare, not just earned through time investment. Even worse, some guns like the XR2 and Shiva forced you into uncomfortable playstyles you'd normally never use. Dark Matter wasn't just a grind, it was a skill test, and only players who mastered every weapon class could claim it. Damascus required every weapon gold, including the riot shield, launchers, and every DLC weapon added later. MW19's early leveling system was brutally slow, meaning you could play hours just to unlock one attachment. The camo itself wasn't the flashiest, but it represented one of the longest mastery grinds in COD history. Most players who earned Damascus did it because the challenge became a personal battle rather than a cosmetic reward. Long shots with ARS and LMGS were manageable, but launchers and melee weapons were nightmares due to inconsistent tracking. Anyone who unlocked this camo before shipment arrived deserves a medal. Before the Season 1 update, Orion was significantly harder to earn than what players see today. You needed Polyatomic on every gun, and Polyatomic required extremely consistent headshots across a giant weapon pool. The camo has a beautiful interstellar effect, but early on, it was overshadowed by how bugged many camo challenges were. Launchers wouldn't track progress, melee weapons would glitch out, and many players had to redo challenges multiple times from scratch. Maps in early MW2 weren't headshot friendly either, increasing frustration. Players who got pre-patch Orion earned a badge of honor that can never truly be replicated. Exclusion Zone forced you to first unlock solar on every weapon, which was already a large and demanding challenge. The weapon pool was huge, and many guns had tedious precision or attachment-specific challenges. The camo itself looks amazing. Bright green tech patterns that glow under certain lighting conditions. But because Infinite Warfare wasn't as popular, fewer people completed the grind, making Exclusion Zone even rarer. Some challenges required getting kills with weapons that were statistically terrible, forcing you to fight against the meta. And since lobbies died early in the game's life, the later months of grinding were painfully slow. Dark Matter Ultra required Diamond on every weapon in multiplayer, meaning everything had to be done against real players in SBMM-heavy lobbies. Long shots, bloodthirsties, rapid kills, point blanks, every challenge pushed players into uncomfortable playstyles. The camo looks premium with animated gold pulses moving over a black surface, but Cold War's weapon tuning made certain guns incredibly annoying. Snipers especially suffered from hit marker issues that made streak challenges frustrating. Unlocking DMU meant surviving some of the sweatiest public matches Treyarch ever produced. Atomic required completing all challenges for all weapons, including DLC guns added throughout Vanguard's lifespan. And the worst part, the game was extremely buggy at launch and camo progress often failed to count or reset entirely. Atomic itself looks like a bright, shifting rainbow metal, one of the most vibrant mastery camos Treyarch has ever made. However, challenges like point-blank kills, long shots, and multi-kills felt tedious on maps that didn't always support them. The weapon list was massive, meaning the grind took hundreds of hours even after fixes. Modern Warfare also centered its camo grind around high volumes of headshots, and the weapons kicked aggressively, making precision challenging. The reward wasn't animated, but it represented real skill in an era before casual grinding tools existed. Players had to adapt to the slower TTK and lack of attachments to hit their headshot goals. Gold weapons were extremely rare and instantly recognizable in kill cams. Polyatomic required consistent headshots with every weapon, some of which had terrible recoil or sight lines. The camo looks visually stunning, purple crystalline edges that glow in different lighting. The challenge forced players to slow down and take more precise fights, which felt tedious on fast-paced maps. Despite that, Polyatomic ended up being more popular than Orion because of its clean design. Diamond Black Ops 2 snipers required full weapon mastery, bloodthirsties, no attachment kills, and overall proficiency with every sniper rifle. BO2 lobbies were full of quickscopers, meaning the competition was fierce and streaks were easily shut down. Diamond was gorgeous, one of the most iconic prestige camos ever created. Anyone who had Diamond Ballista or DSR immediately earned respect in the lobby. Red Tiger required 150 headshots back when headshot consistency actually meant something. MW2's chaotic sandbox, explosives, riot shields, snipers, commando knifers made aiming for the head a constant challenge. Red Tiger looked bold and striking, instantly recognizable from across the map. Players who earned it before the era of farming methods proved real mechanical skill.